Good morning. It's Monday, the 10th of June. Just dropped Dad off at school on my way home. It's not a very nice day. It looks better on the camera, but it's actually quite grey. It's already had rain. So, yeah. So my plans for today are to go home and give the door another coat of undercoat. Then I'm probably going to get caught up on some wrestling because I'm still behind. So yeah, that's pretty much it really. Actually, it's such an exciting life. Daryl had a good time at the beach yesterday. Xander came round in the afternoon and stayed until Daryl went to bed, or just after Daryl went to bed, which was good fun. Yeah. I went to bed early. I laid in bed and I read a little bit. I'm currently reading Fairy Tales by Stephen and Owen King. If you're a Stephen King fan, you haven't read that one yet, I thoroughly recommend it. It's not horror so much as it's just a really damn good story, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm reading at the moment. Yeah, and I went to sleep really, really early, which of course meant I was awake for probably a good hour at about 3 a.m, but it's fine. I still feel like I've had enough sleep, which is really good. Pardon me. So yeah, I've got some editing as well, some more vlog to go up. I've posted up weeks 18 and 19 and week 20 in the last couple of days. So yeah, I need to get on and get some editing done. I might sort of do a little bit as well, get that done. Yeah. The bathroom door has had its second coat of underlay. It only takes a couple of hours to dry, so I may start doing the top coats today. So annoying though, there's a little bit of glue on the back of the door that the workman fucking left on it, and I can't get it off, and the paint obviously won't cover it, so yeah, so I've got to show you this. Look at the colours. This is so lush this tonight. It's called Hocus Pocus. I'm really enjoying working with that. It's really squishy yarn. So let's see. Daryl's at school. It's Monday. Yeah. Not really much to sort of tell you. I think I'm going to do some editing on the computer before I make my cup of tea at 11 and get another video out. I've been editing videos, and just as I thought I was done, I then find 16 more clips to upload. So, which are, was last week, I think. Yeah, last week's. But I think I've got a migraine coming, so I'm not going to do last week's just yet. I'm currently in the process of uploading weeks 21 and 22. So 23 has to be done and then uploaded, but I might do that later or even like tomorrow evening. So yeah, you got a glut of videos coming. But yeah, I feel a bit migrainey now. And I've got to go and get Darryl on a bit because it's already 2 o'clock. So yeah, it'll be a dark glasses case this afternoon and then I can go and get him. But yes, week 21 is on 64% and week 22 is on 76% on YouTube. So they just need to get a move on. And week 23 is transferring to my computer as we speak. So yeah. Tired though. Really tired. I gave the door a second coat upstairs. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, Let's just get started on top coat at some point. I might do one coat of that tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't done any stepping, which doesn't help. So, headache. By the way, if you're waiting for a tour of the bathroom, Ms. Marilyn, I am looking at you. It's coming, I promise. The ceiling still hasn't been done. And I'm in the process of painting the inside of the bathroom door and putting a brand new handle on. So once that's all been done, which I'm hoping will be by the end of this week, I'm going to text the guy probably tonight and say, look, what's going on? Because he texted me last week and said, I'll be with you by the end of the week. And of course, I haven't seen him. So yeah. But yeah, as soon as the ceiling's done and it's finished, you'll get your tour. I promise. You've seen sneak peeks of it. I know you have because I've just edited the videos. I've seen them. So, you know what it looks like. But as soon as it's done and my brand new handles on the door and the door's finished and the ceiling's painted in white and looking all... then I will show you. To some people, it probably looks quite clinical because it is literally all white. But I actually really, really like it. And it's so clean looking. So, yeah, I really, really like it. Yes, I'm having Coke because my head's exploding and I don't want it to.
Hi!
Good morning. It is Tuesday. We're on our way up to school. For some reason, we keep waking up at 6 o'clock. So yesterday I managed to have a shower before school. Yesterday I had a shower and I put makeup on. Today I didn't bother to shower, but I did put makeup on. So yeah. So Daryl's got school. He's got class photos today, so that'll happen.
Yay!
I'm going out with Mother, so she wants to go to a few places, and I need to do some shopping. So that's our plan for today.
Shopping!
I'm
going to be gaming later.
Are you?
Yeah.
What are you going to play?
It's debatable. Kingdom Hearts or Minecraft.
Oh. Yes, so there should have been a video gone up about 20 minutes ago for you guys. I've got videos planned for the next couple of days to go up to basically get me all caught up with it. I've still got last week's to do yet though, so I might do that tonight. But yeah. Anyway, we will see you later on. Say bye, YouTube.
Bye!
Morning. It's Thursday. I'm out with the dogs. I'm in a really bad mood. I don't know why. Just woke up like it. Everything is pissing me off. You know, the slightest little thing, and I'm like, fuck's sake. I don't know why. I hate when I have days like this. Doesn't help that Daryl walloped me in the lip this morning accidentally, right on my piercing. So I was like, thanks for that. I think that might just set it off, you know. Go. The whole bad mood thing. Go. Why is it that when you go out for walks with dogs, they're like, yeah, we're going here, we're going here, you know, and they're like, if they get away with it, can pull it end of the lead, and then the second you let them off, they trail along behind you. So you've essentially got to walk along with your head peering over your flipping shoulder to check that they don't shit behind you, because you've got to pick it up. Yeah. As I said, bad mood. Go. So I'm now trying to teach Dolly and Binky to walk in front of me, where I can see them. It's nice and quiet down here. Yeah, I don't know what's the matter with me. I just feel really grumpy, really strung out, and go. Is it really worth the 3 drops of urine that you just landed on that? Go! Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just fed up. So I've ordered some hair dye stripper. You're all going to be there going, but didn't you just dye hair? Yes, I did. Yes. And now I'm going to see if I can strip it again. I shouldn't have given up. I gave up at the 9-month mark of growing it out. And I was looking back at photos and I was like, do you know what, if I kept going? No, Binky! No. She's like, but golf course. If I'd kept going with it, I could have white hair by now. You know, I could have got extensions to match. And then, yeah. But I didn't. Come on. So I'm going to see if I can strip it and see what happens there. Strip the dye out. Strip as much as I can out. I'm going to give it a couple of applications. I bought 2 boxes. I didn't get colour before because that seems to be a very touch and go one, that one. Loads of people, it didn't get very good ratings on Amazon, and loads of people said it did absolutely nothing to their hair. But then my friend Luna said it dyed hers from black to a medium brown, and I'm a medium brown dye. So I'm like, can always try it later. So I ordered another one that had higher ratings and a lot more ratings on Amazon. Apparently though, it smells like rotten eggs, so I'm going to have to do it outside because I don't want my house to smell of it. I bet it's like permin solution. Do you remember that? The rotten egg permin solution smell. So, hey, I lived through the 80s. My hair was permed, okay? So yeah, I'm going to do it outside. It's supposed to arrive today or tomorrow. And I'm going to see. I'll do it maybe on Saturday outside. And yeah. See if it works. If it does, I've got some money saved up, so I could, in theory, add extensions and a few fillers just to give me a bit of shape. Go on. Could even try making them myself, I suppose. But I want to see what colour I can get it to first, and then I think what I might do is get some fillers, not a lot, not a huge amount, maybe 10 double enders with a few short ones for the top, because I think that looks nice when I have short ones at the top. It just gives me a little bit more shape. But I'll do some in like a sort of pure white, and some in a sort of silvery grey, you know, because my colour, I don't know if you can see it, I mean, well, if you go back and look through my previous videos, you'll see last year when I was growing it out, is sort of very, 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 very light grey, almost white. So yeah, we'll see, I don't know, we'll see. But I've ordered them and I'm probably going to do it anyway because I'm like that. I've got a little step ladder coming. I haven't had my grandchildren for the last couple of weeks. I was getting tired. The kids were on half term last week and they just never came down. So, well, they did, but they came down with their mum, so I didn't have them on their own. And I was going to have them this week, but Nathaniel's got diarrhea, so I'm like, yeah, no. And she was like, can you have them Saturday? And I was like, as long as they're better, you know, I don't mind if he's still a little bit but he's sore and he screams when it's nappy changing time, and I don't want that. So she was like, well, we'll see how they go. He's on his way back up, but unfortunately Victor's now got it. And I'm like, yeah, no, because Victor's a pain in the ass to change at the best of times. Binky, come here. She threw me the filthiest look over her shoulder. Yeah, so I'm like, I don't want them if changing is going to be a major operation. I'm not doing that. So anyway, my arm hurts now from holding my phone. Does anybody else find that when you're vlogging? And you know, I'm self-conscious about vlogging out in public anyway, so I'm not going to walk around with a fucking selfie stick, which would make it more comfortable, but you know. I mean, Americans seem to vlog at the slightest little thing and don't seem self-conscious about it. What do other people do? Are you self-conscious about vlogging when out in public? How do you get around it? I now know why I'm in a bad mood. week early. A week early. A couple of months ago, it was 2 weeks late. This month, it's a week early. I wish menopause would hurry up and get on with it, you know. Because I am so done. If I'm not having no more babies, I would like to have no more periods. That would be very nice. Thank you very much. I'm going to have my lunch of sandwiches and crisps and a Coke because I don't give a fuck and I'm cold. I've got changed because I'm freezing. I'm absolutely freezing. Fucking middle of June and it's cold. You know, it's there's not even a hint of it being warm. It is freezing here. So this is what I bought. I've just realised it's by Revolution. It's called Colourless Hair Colour Remover. It says fresh fragrance and yet everyone says it smells like rotten eggs. Simply wash your colour away. Removes black, brown, red and build-up. Gentle, no bleach or ammonia. Then why does it stink apparently? It's like multiple bottles I think. I don't even know how you use it. I've never used this stuff before. Oh wow, there's like 3 bottles of thing in here. So this is going to be interesting. Right, hang on. I'm not doing it now, so don't get excited. I'm going to pop you against the wall and you're under a cupboard if you're wondering what that is. Okay. English on how to instruction on it. Right, so we've got 3 bottles. Oh, they're all labelled. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, so you pour bottle A into bottle B and shake for a minute. Apply to clean, dry hair. Ensure the hair is saturated. Use a comb. Obviously, I can't do that. Cover in cling film and or a carrier bag if you're me, and process for 45 minutes. Rinse off with warm water for 5 minutes and then half of this bottle to lather like shampoo for a minute, rinse for another 5 minutes, then you do the rest of the bottle and lather like shampoo for a minute and then rinse for another 5 minutes. Apparently there's supposed to be a bottle D. Oh. There's supposed to be a bottle D and there isn't. No, there isn't in that bottle either. Oh, well, I'll leave some shitty feedback about that then, but yeah. Okay, so the shampoo smells nice. That smells okay. Bottle B. So is it bottle A that stinks? I can't open it because it's sealed and I don't know whether opening it like, you know, will immediately start it to degrade, so I'll let you know when we apply it. I might do it tomorrow. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. So, yeah. I wonder why they don't put the I mean, not that I would use the conditioner, because obviously, like, you don't put conditioner in dreads. But I would like to know why, why they don't send the conditioner. Somebody else said they didn't get theirs either. So, yeah. Anyway, the dogs have now gone home. God, they were twitchy as fuck today. Some days they're really, really good. And then other days I'm like, I'm so done with you. You know. So I am watching Dynamite from last week. I've got Dynamite, TNA, Ring of Honor, Rampage, SmackDown, and then the NXT Battleground to watch. And then I'm on this week's wrestling, which I need to get on with because Saturday night is Clash at the Castle. So I'm thinking I may stop after Dynamite and just do WWE to get caught up. Because it's a lot to get caught up with, 2 whole weeks. It's like about 12 hours of wrestling. And if I've got my grandchildren tomorrow, which I think I might have, Saturday, I'm not going to have a chance. We'll see how I go. just going to get Daryl. He's been at coding club after school. He really enjoys it. Apparently it's stuff you can easily find on the internet, but and it cost me a tenner for 6 weeks, but he really enjoys it, so you know. I can tell you guys this because my son doesn't watch my vlogs, and I don't think any of you will go tell him. So for those of you who don't know, my son's a wrestler on the independent circuit here in the UK, and he doesn't as yet have any merchandise. And I've been at him for ages. I've been at him for years. You need merch, you need merch. So he's got a show coming up soon, and it's a cage show here on the Isle of Wight. It's the first Isle of Wight cage show, and I've been told that his match is first. So he's going to be the first Isle of Wight wrestler in the first Isle of Wight cage show ever. Which is awesome, but he still has no fucking match. So I had a genius idea. I've ordered a t-shirt. I have done a custom t-shirt on Amazon. It's probably not going to be very good, but I've ordered one. It says Nero and it's got his photo underneath, and on the back it says the Architect of Destruction, because that's what he goes by now. And I'm not going to tell him. I'm going to turn up to the show wearing it. He's not going to see it until he comes out to the ring. I'm actually really excited. It's a photo that he uses as his profile picture as well. So, yeah. Love to see. So my thought is that I'm going to hide this t-shirt in my bag, go along as I normally would, because I go for the whole day. I help them get set up, you know, carry things. If somebody says, Sam, go and plug this in, I go and plug that in, you know, I do that kind of thing. I'm a grunt or a grip or whatever you call it. But yeah, I'll go and do the day as I normally would, and then sort of 10-15 minutes before the show starts, when the wrestlers are all out the back getting dressed and going through their matches with each other, and you know, getting ready, I will get changed into this, because I can go and get changed in a different room, you see. I'll go and get changed into this t-shirt and not fucking tell him. And I'm hoping that I'll be sat in the same place, or the same place that my kids were last time, which is right next to the entrance door, so I can turn around and he'll see it when he comes in. That's my plan. That's my plan. I'm really, really hoping that this works. It'll cheer him up immensely. He's a bit down at the minute, but it'll cheer him up immensely. You better fucking win the match. But yeah, quite exciting. So yeah, Daryl's been at the club. It's an hour later than it normally is. I've had a reasonably quiet day at home, and now I'm just waiting. Tired and headachy and pissed off. At least I didn't burn lunch today. That's something, which, you know, I think would have just about finished me off if I had. I'm freezing. It's grey, it's windy, it's raining slightly, and I'm cold. I don't like it. Hello. It's Friday. Yay. I'm on my way to pick Darren up from school. I've had a very quiet, very lazy day. It's been really nice, actually. I took Darren to school this morning, and I'm also catching up on wrestling. So, yeah. It's been a weird day. It sort of rained this morning. Now the sun's come out, but it's really windy, so I've got my grandchildren tomorrow, so I'm sort of trying to get caught up with everything, because there's a main event tomorrow, wrestling main event tomorrow, WWE Clash at the Castle, but because it's being held in Scotland, it's actually going to be shown 7 PM our time, so I need to get tonight's SmackDown episode watched. I actually need to find out what time that's on, because that might be on early as well. If not, I'm going to have to watch it in the morning. And then I've got the kids in the afternoon because I don't watch wrestling in front of them. And I'll need to have it all watched by 6:30. It's going to be. But they're already in Scotland. So SmackDown might be on UK time tonight because it's a live arena. I'll have to find out. My son will know. I'm thinking when I get home with Daryl, I might do my hair. I was going to do it tomorrow, but I'm just not going to have time. Okay. Hang on. Just put the door to because Daryl's watching YouTube. So, this is the stuff I bought. And I was going to do this tomorrow, but now I'm thinking I'm actually going to do it today. We're going to have a go at stripping my hair. So first and foremost, I want to take out my two double enders, as these ones. I've got one made of Daryl's hair and one made of my daughter's hair, but they're real hair, so I don't know whether they've sort of dreaded to my hair now or not. Okay. Right. Okay, now I'm sure I've lost length on that. No, maybe not. So all that's done is made a hole, but I can crochet that closed and then re-thread it through on a tight one. And the other one is this one. This is my daughter's hair. So I'm really excited there because I do have one coming. I've done a dread swap with a friend of mine. My hair dreads around it. So it's like, I might not be able to get this out. Come on. Oh. Here you go. So yeah, that one's my daughter's hair. She's cut all her hair off after she had their children. Oh. I'm also going to take my t-shirt off because I don't know if there's any bleach in this. And this is like a fairly new t-shirt. Do you want to see it? It's really cool. I got it on Temu. Right, so I'm going to strip my t-shirt off. Yes, I'm standing here in a bra. Don't get too excited. Let's put that over there. Now, this apparently takes a good hour or more. So, you've got to get it all out. Okay, there is gloves in the bottom, but they're shit ones, so I'm going to use my gloves. Okay, this is colourless. That's what it's called. You pour bottle A into bottle B and shake vigorously for 1 minute. Apply to clean, dry hair using the entire contents. Ensure the hair is saturated with the lotion. It does say comb, but obviously I can't do that. Cover hair in cling film. I'm going to use a carrier bag. And process for 45 minutes. Rinse lotion off with warm water for 5 minutes. Apply half the bottle of the shampoo. Massage into a lather like a shampoo. Massage to lather like a shampoo for a minute, then rinse for another 5 minutes. Then apply the rest of the bottle and massage to lather like a shampoo for another minute, and then rinse for another 5 minutes. Now, you're supposed to be able to apply a conditioner afterwards, but they took it out. So, now, I'm going to use, normally I would use the same gloves that I've dyed my hair with, but this is a dye remover and I want to give this like, I'm curious to see what happens. So I'm going to use completely clean gloves for this, brand new gloves. Interested to see how this works. So we are going to start off by applying said gloves. Like so. Thinking, do I take my ultra? No, should be right. Oh. Right. Okay, so I didn't take the thing off first. Word of warning, take the thingy off the bottle before you put your gloves on. If you can find the tear bit. Dara just tried to get me to watch this video on YouTube and I got quite into it, and then I realised it was like 4 hours long. I was like, yeah, I'm watching that. It's about a guy who, like, the story on it is like get across the states with 1 cent or something. I hate shit like this. Why do they make it so impossible to get into? And he came up with the basically genius idea of, he started out with 1 cent and he went and he bought, I can't remember what it was he bought. He bought something for 1 cent. And then he went and sold it for, he then went and sold that for $1, and then he bought a pen and so on and so forth, and he ended up buying water. There we go. And, you know, like multi-packs of water. And then just like went down onto the beach, Venice Beach, and started selling them. I've just ripped my gloves. Oh my God, that's a bit shit. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Then again, that box is quite old because I'm cheap and I use the same gloves over and over again instead of just going back and using new gloves. Right, let's try that again, shall we? I don't know whether this stuff would damage your hands or not. I just have to take a jewelry off next time. Just make it a lot easier. Okay, so we're already at 6-7 minutes and I haven't done it yet. Okay, that doesn't smell leggy either. It all just smells like shampoo. It is gloopy. Can you see it doing that? Wow. I'm actually really nervous now. I'll start doing this. But then I figure, you know what? If it turns out really shit, I can always fucking die again, can't I? Okay, cover on and shake. 1 minute timer. Siri. 1 minute timer.
1 minute. Counting down.
See, I mean, according to this, it's supposed to lift like that. Mine is somewhere in between those two colours, so. And if you're wondering why I took those 2 dreadlocks out, A, because they do need to be moved, and B, because my daughter's one is actually coloured. She used to colour her hair with like a reddy, gingery colour. So, yeah, I mean, you can tell it's got like red in it. And well, right. So that's my 1 minute of shaking. Oh, the little spouty nozzly bit comes off. It still doesn't smell. Okay, that's cool. Right, I'm gonna, I should just leave you there. I bought a mirror, okay, and it's like down at the base of you. And I'm kind of going to use both of you to do this. I'm actually wondering how I'm going to do this now that I've started. I hope it doesn't burn. Can you imagine? I should probably have taken my glasses off, shouldn't I? I may use both bottles. Oh, it's like trying to deal with a soapy bottle of sludge. I understand now why you've got to comb it through, because you've got to reach the ends. So it'd be interesting to see. Whether this actually does anything. I don't hold out a lot of hope. It's now starting to smell a little bit. What I'm doing is I'm pouring it onto my hand and I'm sort of rubbing like that, and then I'm trying to run it down the dreads. I've got no idea if this is going to work. I don't need to strip like the inside of the dreads because that would just be a nightmare. I don't think this is going to work personally. There's a lot of lotion, which is good. Even if I can just like lift a little bit of the roots, it will make the growing out process seem a lot less daunting. I wish I hadn't dyed it, basically. When I moved back into this house, I grew up in this house, for those of you that don't know. And when I moved back into this house, 20 odd years after I moved out, I had this kitchen installed. As you can see, it's not finished, the wall behind me. But yeah, I had this kitchen done and a new like laminate flooring laid. And I'll tell you what, I've dropped dye and bleach and all sorts, and it all just wipes off this floor. Now I know why it's so fucking expensive. So it doesn't feel very saturated, it just feels slightly damp. I've got that much of the bottle left. So I'm thinking I am going to do another bottle. Somebody else said they did 2 bottles on thick hair, which is what this technically is. I am going to do a second bottle now, because while I feel wet, I don't know whether to do it or not. This would be a lot easier on brushable hair, definitely, because you could comb it through. And no brushing my dreads out to do this was not an option. Don't get excited, that is just regrowth, okay? It's not lifting it yet. At least I don't think so. I, I need to sneeze again. The bottles are quite hard to squeeze, you know, my fingers hurt, sort of thing. So I'm putting on like about that much at a time, rubbing it and just applying it. It's starting to feel more saturated now. A lot of my beads are trying to escape, which, you know, I don't mind. I mean, I can take them out and put them back in. It's just, I can't be bothered. Let's go this way. If you are doing this with dreads, that's if this works, make sure you flip it backwards and forwards because you're not going to be able to comb it. So you want even application all the way through. Do you know what, I might stick at just one bottle. This is feeling quite saturated. Yeah, so I've done a dread swap with a friend of mine. When I cut all my length off, I sent her a couple of dreads in the States because she was like, I'm up for a dread swap. It's like, awesome! I've never found anybody willing to do that. I was hoping to do it with Callie, but she decided not to keep her dreads. She brushed out after a few months, which I was really bummed about because she had an amazing set and I did them all myself. But I don't know that this is going to work. Do I add another one? I think what I might do is stick with the one and add the other one in, like, after I've seen how well it worked, you know. So if after this one it hasn't done anything or it's patchy, or I could just do it now. Just do it now, fuck it. Yeah, because somebody else said they did this and they used like both bottles in one go in the shower. So apparently what this does is it like shrinks the dye particles in your hair to make it easier to rinse out, which is why when you wash it, you have to wash it for so long because that helps rinse them out, which would be even harder in mine. Siri, 1 minute timer. So you've got to rinse and rinse and rinse and rinse and rinse, and then wash and wash and wash and wash and wash, and then rinse, 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 rinse to make sure you've got it all out, because otherwise the dye particles just expand again in your hair. So it's a hint for you. If you're doing something that requires that your hair needs processing, which usually means putting your head under one of those lovely hot hood things, and you're doing this at home and you don't have a hood thing, you can either put a plastic shopping bag, carry it bag, disposable type bag on your head and then wrap it in a towel. You can even use a hairdryer to help heat it up, go and sit in the sun, all that kind of thing, you know. Actually, I might just lose the spout completely. Right, I'm doing it without the spout, so what I'm doing is pouring some of the solution into my hands like so. And I'm just going to rub it together. Yeah, I mean, if you happen to have nice weather where you are, congratulations. I'm not jealous at all. But once you've wrapped your head in the plastic and in the towel, because the towel will help seal in the heat, especially if it's been on a warm radiator. That's one thing I used to love about dyeing my hair in the winter, was my towel would sit on a nice warm radiator while I was doing it. Oh, itchy head. And then you'd wrap that over the top of your bag. And God, it used to really make a difference, you know. Yeah, I wouldn't bother with the little spout thing, quite frankly. Just, you know, put it on your hands and go for it. My mirror's moved. It feels, well, my hair feels really nice actually, from what I can tell through the gloves. I should probably have moved the beads. because the dye might not penetrate underneath. Suddenly start to feel really itchy, but I think that's psychosomatic. Make sure you don't forget the back, for God's sake. So what are my plans? Well, my plans are, if I can get all this dye out and lift it back to my normal colour, I then might add something.
What is that smell?
What's it smell like? Is it bad?
It is strong.
Is it? I'll open the door in a minute.
Oh, hello, you two.
Yeah, and then my plans are that I want to get get some sort of white and silver, maybe even some coloured, like, double enders in to just give it a little bit of bulk, to add length. Probably not as long as I had it before, or maybe as long, I don't fucking know. But there won't be as much in the way of bulk. I'm just going to open the door. Yeah, there won't be as much in the way of bulk because I can't, because it just makes the inside door open. I don't want to give myself that headache, basically. So I will add some double enders in, but I am going to, try and be restrained about it. Because I have to take into account this, you see. I have hair loss. That happened postpartum after I had Daryl. And it's never fully sort of sorted itself out. Probably because I haven't been kind to my hair. But once I stop dyeing it, that will be a relief for it, for a start. And it might help the condition of it to grow back. My mum thinks I should get rid of the dreads completely. But I'm like, that's never going to happen. You're never going to see me without dreaded hair ever again. Since deciding to have dreadlocks, I've only been without them twice. And once was when Daryl was about 8 months old, because my postpartum hair loss was so bad that I was convinced they were just all going to break off. So I cut it all off and I hated it. So then I went and got extensions. And then again, after Stuart died, I was depressed, not coping very well. And I wasn't happy with the way that my hair had been done after the first cut, to be honest. Dropping shit all over the floor. I had issues with it. So I cut it all off. Then I paid a fuck ton of money to somebody in Wales to give me extensions on my natural coloured hair. It was a lot of money and it was a long, hard day. And they were tight and tiny, and then as my hair began to grow in, it didn't look natural. I'm not 100% convinced they were human hair. Then I found my dreads that I had cut off all them years ago, so I put those in and started dyeing my hair again. And I've had them ever since, but on and off I've had dreads probably for about 12 years now. Maybe even longer. Yeah, 12, 13 years, something like that. Right, don't think that's going to get any more saturated than it is. And I've more or less run out of stuff. Some of it's on the floor. But you know how that goes. Last lot. What I'm going to do now is grab my bag what I should have used was a shower cap. And just thought about that because I'm not doing stupidly great long hair. Oh, I could have grabbed one from upstairs. Never mind. This will do. So you want it tight around your head, like so. I'll grab it nice and tight there, and then you can secure it with a clothes peg or a just broken my clothes peg, or a hairband, or you know, whatever. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go and grab a towel. And what the towel will do is just help secure that. Right, I'm going to open the door because that will be making my mother cough if it gets upstairs. So the gloves are done with, and I'm going to dispose of those. I'm going to go in one of these boxes. There's bits all over the floor. So I'm going to dispose of as much of it in a box as I can. So I've now got 2 bottles of the shampoo, and what I'm going to do is when I get upstairs I'm going to rinse, like, instead of doing half a bottle and then half a bottle, I'm going to do like a whole bottle, or I may just do multiple rinses. What if this doesn't work? What if this is shit and I've wrecked my hair? What if I have a hair of mine? Nothing I can do about it. If it doesn't work, then all that will happen is that my hair will still be brown after my shower. 45-minute timer.
45 minutes. Counting down.
Yeah. Or it'd be patchy. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Come back later. There's no mirror in my bathroom, so I haven't actually sort of seen this full on. I wrapped a towel around my head when I left the bathroom and haven't seen it other than sort of what I could see as I was washing it. Pretty sure it's done fuck all. Well, it's lifted the last application and it's lightened that much, so that's something. Okay. Okay. My hair feels like straw. I used 1.5 bottles of that shampoo. I then washed my hair with my Shea moisturising shampoo because it felt so like dry. But yeah, it's done something. One of my beads came out while I was in there, one of these ones. So yeah. Hang on, let me put my towel away. Let's grab the light and have a proper look. Looks more like I've bleached it than anything. I think what it's done is it's taken out like the last lot of dye I put in and lifted like the one before that. God, my roots need separating really badly now. It's really made my hair feel dry, but now I just look like I've done a shit bleach job. So I'm going to be wearing headscarves for a while, I think. But yeah, my head feels very dry, very damaged. I would have got a better lift using a fucking beach bath, I think. Yeah. Okay. Looks like I'm going to be using headscarves for a while. I mean, that's nearly completely lifted. That's what colour I was hoping for. But, no, well. So, yeah. Is it a success? No, but it's not a complete failure either. My scalp hurts and it does feel really, really dry, so I'm going to go and put some oil on it just to help it sort of heal a little bit and let it dry. I guess we'll look at it tomorrow.
Hola, YouTube.
Good morning.
Yeah.
It is Saturday. I had a nice lie till 9 o'clock this morning. It was lovely and much needed. So,
There's a random Pikachu in the background.
there's a random Pikachu. Today I have my grandchildren for a few hours, which is nice. So we are having a hug in the bed, and then we're going to go and do teeth and
Beat mummy up.
get dressed and apparently beat mummy up. He's wearing pants before anybody says about my child's bare ass being on YouTube. They're not. Yeah.
Shaky, shaky.
Yeah, then the grandkids are due round in about an hour. So I just need to tidy up and get the house and grandchildren ready. So that means, what does that mean? Get the house ready for the kids. What do you need to do? What do you need to put away in the lounge?
Mammy.
I was thinking of something else, but that begins with a little.
Oh, it's going to take about a minute.
Oh, his 1,067 boxes of Lego. I don't know why he is beating me, but he is being mean.
Pillow attack!
No, not. He's so mean.
Giddy up! Giddy up, horsey!
Okay.
She's horsey.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Then tonight there is WWE Clash at the Castle.
So we're gonna order Kimbos.
So we're going to get a takeaway.
Goodbye!
Much enjoyment, no doubt. Yeah, so that's the plan.
Demon!
Apparently there's a demon in my house. Look at it. Look at that demon. Look at him.
Hi! Demons aren't alive. So technically it's just you and Nan in the house.
But these people are going to see you.
Do you have a red laser light on?
Oh, yeah. Okay, right. Time to go. See you later.